Yep. You know it's morning time. And welcome to Get Money Sports. I'm your host, DC, and D Minus. Doesn't that make you just feel like cheering?
Man, that should make everybody feel like cheering, man. Welcome to Bulldog Town, baby. Let's go, Bulldog Nation.
Are you talking about the Butler Bulldogs?
King Kunta, how you feeling down? Nah, I mean we accept all of our dogs, don't we? We accept all dogs. King Kunta, how you doing down there?
Oh, we doing great, man. Down here chilling in Fayetteville. Little misty outside, man. Gonna be a messy day today, On Saturday, can't wait to get these football games going and enjoy my time. So there you go.
And y'all been looking for him. He's been working really hard. The sheriff is in town, and I just want to know: can we get a Hoosier?
Hoosiers? Yo, what's up? It's the sheriff from South Central Indiana. What's up, guys?
Going on.
Hey, by the way, you know
Set him up.
what is that?
That's the sheriff.
What is that noise?
I don't know.
Y'all hear that?
I hear it.
The hell is that?
You hear that? Yeah, you hear it?
I hear it.
I hear it. What is it?
There you go.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the
Had
hell
to
was
be the
that?
sheriff, man. Had to be the sheriff. He always messing up.
Yeah.
I just took my AirPods out. That's all I did.
See, I told you. Told you.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you heard me though, but 11-2 for the Hoosiers is nothing to hang their head on. I'm super proud of my Indiana Hoosiers, even though that they lost to the Irish. The Irish are going to redeem the state of Indiana today.
See, that's how you get got. You don't want to let it go.
Wait a minute now. Are you trying to tell me that we were feeling a little sorry for your punishment coming a little later today? It's not none of us, but you asked from D minus. Have we not been nice to him?
I mean, he's just gonna dig himself a deeper grave today, which is all good, and that's what's gonna happen. So he should have been quiet this morning. He need to be quiet.
Oh, I thought he had a Notre Dame shirt on for a second there. I looked down really quick. I'm all right with that. Yeah, can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys beat fucking Giants today?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm just saying because I do have to mention something though. Shout out to Chrissy for a long time. For all that don't know, is the sheriff's wife. She finally lost her first game at MLB to the sheriff.
Wow.
It's all right.
That's all right.
I got redemption coming.
But the question is, how long has this streak been that you've been dragging him?
Well, that was our first game we ever played.
We got a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, and we got the MLB The Show, and I'm not going to lie, that's a badass game. I don't play very many games, but I think it went to 10 or 11 innings, and I squeaked by a little.
I was leading for a while.
That's all right.
It's
always nice to have a good comeback.
Man, need to come back.
King Kunta, if you and your wife get MLB The Show for Christmas, and you go in there in the first game to play her, and you have to go to extra innings to win the first game, is it still a win?
Well, really not, because it go 9 innings. People don't play games to go to overtime. Let's think about this concept. You just don't play. Go in. It's like, hey guys, if we just hold out to overtime, we'll win this game. That's not the way they play. You play to win the game.
Yep. It was a struggle.
Play to win the game.
D-, are you letting Karen come even close to you?
No, hell no. Ain't no girl to beat me in shit. Ain't no girl to beat me in shit. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hell no.
Nothing.
Hell no.
Nothing. I'm with
Not
you. Well, the cool part about Get Money Sports is we are on our last show of the year. So instead of playing a video this year, I went ahead and said, I put a question, what's your favorite moment from 2024 on Get Money Sports? And I'm going to let King Kunta go first, if that's cool. You want to go first, or you want somebody else to go first?
It don't matter. I'll go first.
Okay.
I like the episodes. I like all of them. I like spending time with my good fellas right here, talking sports, talking shit. So every moment is a good moment. I cherish every moment I have with you guys. You know, whether it's good, bad, we in our feelings or we talking about each other. So it's all good. That makes the show fun. Even they rag on me. I love the smoke, so I can give it too. So I just enjoy every moment of it. And today is gonna be an even special day because we all together. Ain't nobody got other things going on. We all here. So I appreciate that. I love you guys, and next year we're gonna do better things.
Appreciate that.
All right, so I ain't gonna do all that love shit. My favorite was when Kunta. There was a day that Kunta snuck to fucking McIntyre's without telling me, so I put him up there on the screen, and he's in big mode, and the motherfucker just started stuffing shit in his mouth while he's doing the ad. That episode was the best. I remember it. It's like 4 or 5 months ago during baseball season. Kunta, you've given me a lot of laughs throughout these years. I just want to thank you for that. Yeah. D-, what was your favorite moment from 2024 on Get Money Sports?
I like the moment when HR was created. That couldn't be better. I mean, it was created out of thin air. Like, it was just created, and we just kept going with it, man. That's like the best moment that happens, man. It's just like, it wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't none. It was just right out the dome. It was straight up. HR was created on Get Money Sports. That was my favorite moment.
Another shout out to Kunta for letting HR even get started. Because without Kunta, there is no reason for HR here at Get Money Sports. But I will say, Kunta really didn't start it. There was a guy that has gotten punished on Get Money Sports. It was the only time we had to really, really go to HR. Sheriff, what was your favorite moment from Get Money Sports in 2024?
My favorite moment, there was a few, but my favorite moment from 2024 is when I was able to be in studio with you guys down in Georgia.
Oh yeah,
that was really, really cool.
Awesome.
It was a great time. I wish D- could have been there. I know he had some other things going on that day, but you know what? We'll do it again next year.
Oh yeah,
no.
Absolutely. And Hawk, welcome to the show. He said it's a little funny because last night during the 9 o'clock show, if y'all were watching Had to Do It with Dre Nicole, I was at the studio and she was remote. So I'm there and I'm pushing the buttons. I'm not really on the show. And the building got hit by lightning. And I was stuck in the Spaces building only on my phone in the dark. They don't have emergency lighting. What building doesn't have emergency lighting in 2024? So I'm in the dark and I'm watching her show on my phone. Taking on my computer to turn it off. Mike hits me this morning. He says, "Hey, power just went out for the storm." And I'm like, well, I know he's not lying because it happened to me last night. So it can't be a bullshit story. Mike, you recently joined the show. What's your favorite moment in your short career here from 2024 Get Money Sports?
I'll say it's semi-recent, but just to kind of piggyback off the HR thing, it's just it's fun. You said you haven't always had HR, but no, if you think about it, companies don't get HR until they realize that they need HR, and this is where you insert King Kunta into the mix. It's like this man says some things, and and we're like, and the powers that be were like, bro, I think we need some human resources over here. This man is out of control. We gotta get this man back centered, you know. And then as far as anything else goes, I would say that just in general, my favorite moments are when King Kunta just attempts to say words that he has no business saying. It is always hilarious to me.
Man, Kunta, they're attacking you this morning.
I know, right?
I'm saying.
What I would say though, you know, in all fairness, if King Kunta on the show, this is probably a boring ass show if I think about it, because everybody.
I'm with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right about that.
I mean, D-. Do you remember when me and you first started? I said, you know, it was just me and D-, and it was like I said, we need to get a girl, all sports shit, girl in the middle. Right. And then somehow it wasn't at that moment. Pause. Long pause. D- comes back and he goes, "What about my brother?" Right. And I'm like, "You got a brother?" And I go, "What's his name?" He's like, "Kunta." And I was like, "Sign him up." I hadn't even met the guy. And I said, "Sign him up." And I mean, right. Kunta has been like the centerpiece of the show. He always is, even though we pick on him. Without him, I don't even know what we talk about for 2 hours, you know? It's fun. Yeah. So end of your show, I did 5 topics. Team of the year for 2024. I'm going to pick one. We'll talk about it. My team of the year for 2024 was the Boston Celtics. They lost 21 games last year. Only 8 were by double digits. They set a new record with 122.1 points per game, which is the highest points per game ever in NBA history. Not to mention, they also went 6-0 in the playoffs to sweep the title. I think the Boston Celtics were the best team of 2024. How about you, D-?
Hey, I said the same thing, man, for all the reasons you just said. They finally got over that hump with Tatum and Brown, man. So I had Boston Celtics as the favorite team. And they probably, I'm not going to say they're going to repeat, but they finally got over that hump. They did their thing, man. So shout out to Boston Celtics, man.
Hey, let me ask you this now. Even though the Boston Celtics did it last year, like when they weren't supposed to, like you said, the hump and whatnot like that, they don't do it this year. If they do it this year, I don't think it's as magical because we kind of expect it, right?
Right, kind of, sort of, yeah. They added, you know, more players to their roster, so and that wouldn't be more magical than what it was last year. So
be more so of a letdown next year, won't it? If they don't get that tip.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's been a lot of teams that got that ship and then come back and folded. King Kunta, what's your favorite team or the best team? Team of the year for 2024.
I want to go Detroit Lions. They really just cleaned up what they did previous year, what they should have been. So they are on the right track right now. So that's the team I'm like seeing, like they're just hitting on all cylinders right now. They scoring, defense, everything. You know, they only lost 2 games, so they did a big turnaround. But we all know that coach. That's the question factor in that game. That's the question mark on that organization is his play calling. But other than that, that team is really cleaned up, turned it around, and they headed in the right direction for the Super Bowl.
All right, we're gonna go down here to the sheriff. Please. Nah, I'm not even going to warn him. I'm just going to let him go. Somebody else has to go to HR. Sheriff, who is the team of the year for 2024?
You'll be shocked what I got to say.
I'm going to mute you.
I'm trying to tell you.
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
What?
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, I didn't expect that.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Everyone expected them to be in the World Series, and they were. They got the second half of their season was way better than the first half, and they just dominated the postseason. They dominated. So to me, they dominated baseball this year. So I give them the team of the year.
I'm all right with that. And Kunta, I just want to point out that people can learn from their evil ways and change. See how we expect. and he realized, wait, I don't want to be Kuta, and he switched up there. You see, that's reform.
Man, that's not reform, man. That's not being consistent, Sheriff. You got to be consistent, man. You got to give your audience.
You expecting me to say the Hoosiers?
I forgot. You
it's not going to happen again. Now. You better get it in there this year because it's not going to happen again. I'm just saying. Hawk. Yeah, I mean, I'm honest here. If I would have, when she gets in here, I'm just saying, if I was an Indiana fan and I'm on the end of the year show and the question is team of the year for 2024, I'm shouting Indiana out, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You are going to HR, but I'm still shouting them out because it's not going to happen again. You're done.
Because y'all actually did good, though. Y'all actually turned that organization. I'm shocked you didn't say that. Right. You know, you still had a leg to stand on, even though that motherfucker will get kicked from up under you. So, just try.
So Hawk, you've been watching from the outside. I probably won't be alive. It'll be all right.
What happens when they do it again, though?
I probably won't be alive, so somebody else got to report it.
Right.
I mean, how long is it? 30 something years?
Yeah, but now
I don't think I'll still be on radio 86.
We got the coach of the year.
Okay.
Signetti then.
All right. Let's see what the portal does. Hawk, you've been watching from the outside. What was your team of the year for 2024?
I went with the Dodgers, like the Sheriff, because when you think about the landscape of professional sports, whatever team is like, or whatever sport is coming up for that season, you know, like people always get hyped during training camp for the NFL, and they get hyped after free agency for baseball and all that stuff. I went with the Dodgers because they made all the moves, they spent all the money, and how many times have we seen someone, you know, crap the bed in these moments where they spend all the money, use all the resources, and then they come out and like they don't even make the playoffs. You know, it's like, man, what'd you sign all those guys for and spend all that money for and all that? And the Dodgers were just locked in from the get-go. And then you hear that Ohtani is, you know, having Tommy John, but they're like, oh, we're still going to bat him. And then the dude comes out and breaks all types of records as far as stolen bases and stuff like that go. And he's having one of the best seasons ever. And it was just surprising, you know, just to see them like locked in, because you know this baseball is a very long season, and to be that good for that long and then to cap it off with the World Series championship, that's a big deal. So in my book, I felt like they were the team of the year.
That's kind of why
shout out,
it's just a long year, too long.
And shout out to those Dodgers who just signed Teoscar Hernandez. I don't know where the fuck they're going to play him, but 3 years, $66 million. Guess what? Out of that $66 million, $37 million deferred. So now Los Angeles deferters. The next question we got here: biggest hyped team did not show of 2024. Like that would be the Boston Celtics if it was next year. Like if you're hyped up and you're supposed to win, but you don't, you would be the biggest hype team of 24. D-, start us off here.
I went with the Phoenix Sun, man. And the reason being, they hyped the team up with Kevin Durant, Booker, and Beal. Which, I got fooled. Hell, because I thought they was going to, like, kill the West, man. And it seemed like they just, I don't know. The chemistry wasn't there, man. Like, even this year, they not even doing it, man. So, I don't know, man. I picked the Phoenix Suns, man, to be the hype team and just let me down, man.
All right, King Kuta, who is the biggest hype team that did not show in 2024?
Well, let me first elaborate on what my brother was saying, but I don't even believe in Kevin Durant like that no more, because he's not even. He told you he don't want the leadership role, so therefore, in order to be that dominant player, you have to be that leader. You got to be in players' ass. You got to get your squad in line, and he's not that guy. So I don't think he's gonna ever be that type of player. So whatever team they ran on, need like 3-4 other superstars so he can camouflage in. So I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
But my biggest hype letdown team is my 49ers, man. Man, we dealt with a lot of. We went to the Super Bowl, and then we had so much expectations, getting back, with
Start crying. Hey, don't cry, man. Don't cry, man. It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right.
He's crying.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Cry.
He said, "Fuck that, cry that. Cry."
Crying in 4K.
Don't cry, man. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
So much hope, guys. We had so much hope. Dealing with injuries. We had the big contract. We had everybody. We had everything, man. We had it all.
Boy,
biggest hype team that did not show up 24. By the way, if there is a vote for producer of the year for 2024, Kunta, you better give me at least one vote. Because when it's time to put you up as solo, I don't never miss. We got nice, you on mute when it's time.
That was nice.
Thank you, D-Minus. I appreciate that.
That was nice.
Biggest hype team did not show up 2024. Man, it's the Chicago White Sox. Man, get out of here. They had a pitcher that was a stud, and they won 41 games. They had 121 losses. They set the new record in baseball for losses, and they have an ace on their team. They actually had a guy that could pitch. Oh, my God. Worst team ever in baseball. I've never.
DC, were they a real hype team, though, going into the season?
They had the guy that almost won the Cy Young Award.
Yeah.
He was one position, and you only won 121 losses.
Yeah.
I've never seen that many losses. Like
the White Sox.
I'm kind of happy about it, though, because it takes the Braves off the hook from the year that we lost 114. Mike, go ahead.
I was going to say the White Sox weren't necessarily like preseason hypes, but like once the season started going and then they saw the guy that they had pitching, and then it was like it felt like a Dallas Cowboys type of hype where they were like just
absolutely,
they were on everything on ESPN, they were on every baseball show, they were at the front of every newspaper, whatever, they were talking about them like crazy, and then I looked down one day and I'm like, bro, they are so bad. They got a pitcher, but who's hitting the ball for them?
They also had an outfielder. They had an outfielder everybody wanted. What was his name again? I know everybody was looking for him at the trade deadline. There was an outfielder that actually did very, very well for the White Sox.
What was that guy? I can't remember his name. I could find it real quick.
I'll look while you keep talking. So I'll do that. What was your biggest hype team, Mike? Go ahead.
My biggest hype team was the let's stick in Chicago and go with the Chicago Bears. They draft Caleb Williams. They draft Caleb Williams. They get DeAndre Swift. They get Keenan Allen. They draft another receiver. And everyone's talking about how the NFC North might have 4 playoff teams in the NFC this year. That's what they were saying. And then guess what? Look up today, and everyone in that division carried their weight except for the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
The Chicago Bears just Thursday night to Seattle, which was a horrible game, by the way. Yes. Lost their 10th straight game since that idiot DB was over there playing with the fans before the Hail Mary when they lost on the Hail Mary. They have lost 10 games in a row since that exact moment. And I don't remember who said it last week. It might have been you, D-, but I'm not a Caleb Williams fan.
No.
I was not a Caleb Williams guy when he was in college. Nope. I think he's soft. I think he complains. I've seen some stuff post game where like Jordan Love was trying to like give him some advice or like be cool with him and talk to him or whatever, and he just kind of like he like shook his head and was saying yeah, like shaking him off almost. And it's just like it doesn't matter what your profession is. If you get to a point whether you're day one in the game or you're about to retire, if you ever get to a point where you think you can't, you got everything figured out, you're done. You're cooked.
Yeah. Hulk.
I think they were comparing nail polish colors.
Yeah, and the thing about it was, I think if you rewind this show back when we had that top 5 of quarterbacks you think will be the best quarterback coming out of college, I had Caleb Williams low, and I said he's going to be a bust this year. And I think all of y'all laughed at me, and I said no, he's going to be a bust, man. He's not the best quarterback coming out of college, but it shows the fact. Now I'm gonna ask you guys something. Do you think that was a turning point of Chicago Bears team season when that guy did that Hail Mary?
I think it was.
No, I don't think so. I think it was.
No, I just think they draft bad, man.
It's snowball. That just added to it.
Draft the bad quarterbacks, and they don't use their quarterbacks right. Look what they did to Justin Fields.
Yeah,
Ryan Poles is not a very good.
All right. Yeah, I think it's in their management of who they're getting. Like, when they get talent.
They do horrible with draft picking, man. It's crazy. It started with the top.
You remember that one year they had? Could you remember that one year they had 8 draft picks, and they still didn't make the playoffs? Get picks and not make the playoffs. You know? Yeah. Sheriff, back to you, Sheriff. What was the biggest hype team of 24 that did not show?
You know, really, I'm gonna go to the theme that Kunta was on. My Indianapolis Colts, because we were supposed to win the division this year. We were supposed to do a lot of good things, and they had just fell flat on their damn face. And then you got quarterback saying he's tired, and then you got some weird ass shit going on at the front office, and it's just kind of an embarrassment. And it's very, very, very frustrating as a Colts fan.
Sheriff, you're making me dizzy, man. You're doing a lot of walking, like I think I'm drunk, but I keep looking at you, and it's like, the fuck. I mean, like, what are you doing, man?
He's live. You know he's live.
I got kicked out of the kitchen.
Kicked out of the kitchen.
Man,
she's about to start mixing her eggs right now.
And second, who said the coach was going anywhere this year?
That's what I said, right?
I didn't see that. You got to remember, there's a newspaper in every city, the Indianapolis Times. Colts, big season. You know, it could happen.
Actually, ESPN's what's his name? The quarterback that they have on there all the time.
Saturday. I mean, the coach
Dan Orlowski. Dan Orlowski.
Yeah. Dan Orlowski.
You can't trust anybody that does not. Stephen A. said one smart thing in his whole life, and that was this: you can't trust someone that doesn't cuss or drink. And Dan Orlowski doesn't cuss and doesn't drink.
Right.
He also ran out of the back of the end zone being chased by Jared Allen, causing himself to
as a fact.
Safety.
Right.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
I remember that.
All right. We got it. And your quarterback was from Florida. I had to throw that in there because my girl's watching, and you know, I like to fuck around like that. Let's go to our next topic. Rookie of the year in any sport. Any sport. Rookie of the year for 2024. Kunta, start us off.
We'll go with Jayden Daniels, man. You know, a lot of people didn't expect him to come from LSU and come in and Washington do all what he was doing. And he just he picked up right where he left off. So, yeah. So, Jayden Daniels. He turned that organization
my rookie of the year. My rookie of the year is pretty simple. It's Caitlin Clark. She set 4 new rookie records this year in WNBA with 769 points, 122 3-pointers, 337 assists, and single game had 90 assists. Those are all records in the WNBA now. I know it's been a short time for the WNBA, but if you come in as a rookie and they're all looking to get you and you set 4 records, I think that makes you rookie of the year in my world. Hawk, what do you think? Who's your rookie of the year?
I went with Jayden Daniels too because he obviously had a good college career, but then you come to the NFL and playing the hardest position there is to play, on top of being a rookie and looking like, for the most part, like it doesn't even faze you and you're just doing your thing. You know, how many times have we seen a quarterback show up and they had this prolific career in college, but they can't move the ball in the NFL. And Jaden Daniels has shown up and he's done it flawlessly. It just goes to show that, like, when you can get some decent coaching around you, we're talking about Caleb Williams. We should have known that Caleb Williams wasn't going to be very good his first year because they took ex-Rams, ex-Seahawks offensive coordinator Shane Waldron over there, and our minds together could probably draw up some better plays than Shane Waldron's drawing up. So
that's a fact.
I don't know what they expect, but you got to have the right coaching, and it seems like he has the right coaching. And Washington is a hard place. They haven't really been good since the little 2-year stretch when they had RG3 there, and then of course their fields crew is so bad that they allowed their own football field to destroy that man's career. So
I think a lot of it had to do with the ownership too.
Well, like that's a problem. That's a problem in a lot of areas. But I look at a place like Indy. Indy's owner is crazy as hell. That guy's probably doing coke right now, this very second. But they still manage to draft some talent and stuff like that.
Damn Hawk.
Well, we know how the Hawk is.
Watching
the Hawk is in Indianapolis. The sheriff. Who was the rookie of the year in your world 2024?
I mean, this was an easy one for me. Caitlin Clark. I mean, like you said, she came out blazing the second half of the season and just took over, set all kinds of rookie records. I wish the girl from the Chicago Sun, what's her name?
Sky
or Chicago Sky. I'm sorry. Wouldn't have got hurt because I think it would have made it even more competitive. But Caitlin Clark, hands down, rookie of the year of all the sports, just for what she had did, and plus trailblazing for all the WNBA women athletes.
Who's rookie of the year 2024?
You got to go with. Come on, man. Come on, Victor Wembanyama, man. Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. Look, you got to go with him. This man had 21 points a game, 10 rebounds, 3.5 blocks a game, which leads the NBA, not just rookies, just NBA. And he almost had 2 steals a game. Like, this guy was all over the San Antonio map, man. Rookie of the year, hands down, Victor Wembanyama, man. Spurs, baby.
Hold on, though. Can I ask a question?
See, there's no.
Isn't this his second season?
Yeah, I said it's the second season.
2024. Yeah.
2020.
Rookie of the year.
Oh yeah, 2020. Oh yeah, 20. He came in 2023 to 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right.
Rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
How did you just get balloons fly through your face?
I don't know, because I went like this. I don't know. I had a question. I fucking know.
That's some fucking bullshit. Did you see? He was sitting there talking to you and arguing with you, and then all of a sudden, when he put his hand up, balloons flew up everywhere. I'm making all kinds of shit happen. I guess it doesn't work in my world.
I don't know.
And,
you're going to HR. Wait.
That's the Indy thing.
We're finding out what's going on up there. Most significant coach change of 2024. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a team that's not a CFP this year. Nick Saban's fault. The missing piece in Alabama with all that talent down there is a coach. Yeah. The biggest coach change for me is Nick Saban being replaced by Caleb DeBoer. And I'm not saying Caleb sucks. I'm just saying you can't get Alabama players to do what Nick Saban did. And that doesn't mean that I like him at all. I'm a dog fan. But we appreciate Nick stepping out because Kirby hands down is getting all the flowers now. You got every sportscaster saying the game today is not about Georgia versus Notre Dame. It's about Kirby Smart versus Notre Dame. We got a backup quarterback going there. Oh, Kirby's got this handled. Kirby has so much clout now because Nick's not in there no more. Mike, what do you think about biggest coach change of 2024?
Coach change, I would say this is kind of like a 2-part thing, but Jim Harbaugh leaving Michigan and then going to the Chargers.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
So
That's huge.
Jim Harbaugh leaves Michigan. I don't think there's any doubt that if Jim Harbaugh was still at Michigan, Michigan would have had a better year. But Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers has she knows. Okay, she knows. Anyway,
thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
But Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers is going to make the Chargers respectable again. The Chargers haven't really done anything since prime Phillip Rivers, to be honest. You've got a studded a quarterback in Justin Herbert, and you guys can't even make the playoffs. Doesn't make any sense. And Jim Harbaugh is starting to build that team. One of the first things he did is when he got there, he started drafting linemen because he understands that if you want to win, if you want to stop the run, if you want to run, if you want to protect, you got to have those dudes up front. You got to have the hogs. If you don't have the hogs, you're going to struggle. Look at the Seahawks right now. We ain't got no type of offensive line, and we ain't doing nothing on offense. So that's just the way that it goes. Got to have them.
Sheriff, who's the most specific coach change 2024?
The biggest coaching change this offseason, I would also agree with Hawk. Harbaugh leaving Michigan.
What?
Harbaugh leaving Michigan, that was, Michigan, they weren't Michigan this year, except against Ohio State. That was the only game they showed up for this year. As far as him going to the Chargers, we'll see. Because Harbaugh's been there, done this a couple times now. I think him leaving Michigan, I wanted to say Cignetti, but I want to see what that brings next year.
Why didn't you?
Right.
Cignetti, 11-2.
I kind of feel like you are failing as an Indiana fan here, Charles. You've had two chances to brag about your team.
No.
And next year, he's not going to be a rookie coach, though. Why is he not your rookie of the year when he took you guys 11-2? I'm so curious.
He's not a rookie coach, though. Because he has been for a couple of years.
All right. I don't know, man. I feel like you've had two chances to shout your boys out. You must be saving it for something else. Most significant coach change, D-.
Yeah, I went with Jim Harbaugh too. But even though Sharon Moore is a great coach, but Michigan had a lot of players that left to the NFL draft, man. So you can't blame it on Sharon like that. But Jim Harbaugh was a good access to the Chargers. Because Justin Herbert sucks, and he need a coach like Jim Harbaugh to try to bring his coaching, his quarterback skills up, man. So that's the right coach over there to do it for him, man. So I went with the Jim Harbaugh on that.
Ken Kuta, who is your biggest coaching change of 2024?
Surprised y'all ain't talking about this, man. Bill Belichick finally got a job. Replacing Mac Brown.
Let's go.
Yeah, replace Mac Brown. Come on, man. This 72-year-old genius, He finna change the organization around in North Carolina. Can't wait to see what he's gonna do over there. But I had another one in mind, but I'm gonna let DC. I don't want to. He probably say what I was thinking, but go ahead, DC.
No, I got Saban. I already went Saban. So I got a question for you though about Belichick. How do you think the Falcons are gonna feel when Belichick takes them to a bowl game the first year? Because Belichick wanted to be the Falcons head coach. He was here for like 3 days.
They interviewed him. They interviewed him and everything, and it was this rumor going around saying that the Patriots on the lowball him by saying some bad things, prevent him from getting that job. Y'all remember that story came out? Like it was.
I remember when because him and Kraft they weren't on speaking terms.
So
I know, but if you're the Falcons and Robert Kraft calls, knows already doesn't like Bill Belichick, and he starts telling you bad things about Bill Belichick, aren't you human enough to know that this guy don't like him and this is all bullshit? I mean, why did you interview him for 3 days?
Maybe they was like trying to reconcile some things or get on the same page, and I think they wasn't even actually go get on the same page because of what Bill Belichick wanted. That's my assumption.
Yeah,
I mean, but look what he's getting. If he wanted NFL money, why is he getting college money now? He only got $5 million. I know that sounds like
don't get it twisted now. Some college coaches get paid more than NFL coaches now. And Bill Belichick is a household name. So
I don't think it's about money with Bill though. I think it's about
he signed a 3-year for $5 million. It's not that much money. He could have got a lot more in the NFL. It's not. I don't think it was about money.
I think it's more clout. I think he's trying to prove a point at the same time. Too.
Absolutely, I think right there. All right. Let's go to our last one for our end of show topics this year. It's Athlete of the Year. And I went a little bit outside the boxes on this one. And I'm going to give my Athlete of the Year for 2024 to Simone Biles. At the age of 27, she became the oldest woman at 27, which is crazy. She became the oldest woman to ever win gold in the all events round. And also has become the most decorated female ever in Olympic history with 11 gold medals, Simone Biles. D-, who is your Athlete of the Year for 2024?
Well, I had to give it to Chantel Tony. I had to give it to him, man, because when you have a 50-50 that never been done in MLB history, man, that says a lot, man. So I got to give it to Shohei Ohtani.
I can agree with that, even if the last one was free. I know the guy threw you a blooper. It's all right. But 50-50 is amazing.
Hell yeah.
King. Well, I mean, he wanted this. If I'm a pitcher and I'm a no-name pitcher, I'm still in the MLB, but I ain't win no Cy Young. I ain't got 20 wins. Right. Shit, I'm going to get my name in the book somehow. I pitched his 50th home run. King Kuto, who is your Athlete of the Year for 2024?
I got to go with my boy Travis Hunter. He won the Heisman as well. 92 reception yards, 1,152 yards, 14 touchdowns. I think he averaged 12.5 yards a game. So Travis Hunter, man, I don't know. I don't know if we go hear some bad stuff with his fiance or whatever. Did they already get married or they gonna wait?
What? I heard a rumor.
There ain't no rumor. It's a lot of rumors.
I don't think that story's over. Yeah, I don't think that story's over yet. Sheriff, who is your athlete? Yeah, who's your Athlete of the Year, Sheriff?
The Shohei Ohtani Dodgers, baby. Ohtani. He just when he came over to the Dodgers, I was really hoping he went to the Cubs. But when he went to the Dodgers, I said he's going to be the MVP. He's going to be the MVP. He's going to elevate that team to the World Series. And he did everything and then some. And then if he really gets the surgery to correct his pitching, and then he becomes the two-way player that he was when he was with the Angels, he will be even better.
All right, Sheriff, I'm going to give you your opportunity here a year ahead of time. Give me some numbers for Shohei for 2025. His batting average will be what?
Batting average will be .356.
God damn. He's going to hit how many home runs?
54.
And he's going to have how many RBIs?
Oh, shit. I say... I'd have
a shitload of those.
He'll probably have plus 100.
Okay, I'll give you that one because the other one's not going to win. And then the last one, it does pitch. What will his record be?
If he does pitch, I say he goes 11-3.
So this segment has been sponsored by Straight Marijuana, the Buffy stuff. Mike, Athlete of the Year for 2024, and for you, the Hawk. Who is the Athlete of the Year?
I went with what Kunta was saying. It's got to be Travis Hunter. He plays both sides of the ball. He was he was great on both sides of the ball. He won the Heisman. I personally didn't think he should have won the Heisman, but I will say that I haven't been on the Travis Hunter bandwagon like a lot of people have. I did see his speech and hear what he was talking about, his acceptance speech, and that kind of changed my tune a little bit as far as what I thought about him. But, we'll see what happens when he gets to the league. I don't think he's going to be able to play both sides of the ball in the league, but I will say he has one glaring problem, and that problem, to quote the prophet D-, she's for the streets, and he's got to figure that problem out. Obviously, that woman seems like she's clout chasing right now, and she's just along for the ride. And he got her pregnant, so there's no backing out of that. But he's got a problem, so
That's crazy.
He's got to figure that out.
Yep.
Yeah, he going for everything. She
he
got that bag already. There's
yeah.
no turning it around.
For
Two bags.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, pregnant with twins.
So here we go. We're going to our next segment. We're going to our next segment brought to you by Burn by Rocky Patel. Poor Travis. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by Bird by Rocky Patel. I want to just thank Rocky for the box. The boxes. I haven't got to my guys yet, but we all have boxes.
Hey, I'm coming to get mine.
Reserve, reserve. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here today.
Well, one day.
You come over tomorrow, but you can't come today. I'm not gonna be here today. But this Bird is located in Battery at Truist Park, open daily from 4 p.m. to midnight, Fridays and Saturdays at 2 a.m. There's a rumor going on that if you go down to Bird on New Year's Eve, there's some shit going on down there. They've got a private party in there, and DC has a table of 10 right now. I have nobody signed up but me. So if you want to be in that exclusive little group in my VIP at Burn, you better sign up quick. These are delicious. They're a little big. Look how big they are. Like next to my head. That's a big ass. That's a long. That's at least an hour cigar.
It is.
All right. It is. And so before I get into my fill in the blanks, what happens to be my favorite segment to my show, our show here, I let the guys write their own one at a time. And some people took it upon themselves to have some fun. D-minus, you want to?
I laughed at that too.
I'm not fucking reading it.
See, that's some shit I would have done, but I didn't even take that road though. I should have.
Hold up. Cool.
He beat me to it.
So the reason I wrote this, let me go ahead and read it. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna tell you why I chose this question. I'm gonna read it for you, DC. Sorry, DC. The Las Vegas Raiders.
No, you're not.
Winning the game on Sunday was blank for the NFL draft. Now, before I give my answer,
bullshit.
I want to know what the hell was the Raiders really thinking about? Like, you go from number 1, number 2 to like 8 now in the draft.
6, 8, somewhere up in there.
Like, so my fill in the blank was the Las Vegas Raiders winning the game on Sunday was there is no word to describe this for the NFL draft. You guys fill the blank in. There's no word to describe this. Straight. And then I said it was Raider-ish. Raider-ish. That's what I put. It was Raider-ish.
Oh, you're such a jerk. All right. Much love. All right, everybody get their stabs in. Sheriff, be careful. Be careful. You don't have as much clout as D-minus does.
So Al Davis always just said, just win, baby. But that's not what they needed for this. So
no.
It was un-Al Davis-ish. If that's a thing.
It's not. It's fucking not. Hawk, you got a made up word for this?
Yeah, what do they call the Raider Stadium there? They call it the Black Hole.
Used to be.
It used to be the Black Hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I would call this. You know, all your NFL draft, top of the draft hopes is like a black hole, just You win that game, and it just took it all. It just took it all. So I mean, listen, you're still in the top 10, but there's a difference between the top 10 and the top 2 or 3. So it just didn't make any sense. Like, why?
Yeah.
If I thought we were in a position as a coach, if I thought we were in a position to win the game, guess who I'm benching? I'm a bench my starting quarterback, my running back, my middle linebacker, my best DN. I'm putting the practice squad in. Like, everyone get your reps in. We got next season to look forward to. Get your reps in. I'm not winning games. Plain and simple, I'm not winning games. I'm losing. You can call it what you want, but I am losing.
Well,
Isn't
my word for this.
That's like wanted though.
Hey, at least our players aren't dropping down and quitting. King Kunta, what's your word for this play?
Who was the motivational speaker before the game?
Yeah.
That was a hell of a motivation speech for them to go out there and win that damn game when they didn't have to. So I need to know who that speaker was in that locker room before the game. That was a powerful speech, because at no point in time you should have went out there and won that damn game. Yeah. Who was the speaker? That's what I put.
Well,
he wants to send him to San Francisco.
Right. Thank you. No shit.
The bad news is there's more bad news to this. There's more bad news to Antonio Pierce's not laying down law. We're gonna win. We're gonna win tomorrow too. Do you know why we're gonna win tomorrow? No, wait. I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna win tomorrow. Are you ready? The Saints have benched Olave.
Yeah, they do.
Carr and Kamara and the cornerback and the cornerback. So the Saints did everything the Hawk just told Antonio Pierce to do. We're going to win something, and we're going to go from 10th to like 14th, and we're going to suck again. My word for this is bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Sorry, DC. Sorry.
Now, you're not sorry. I know you're not sorry. It's all right.
I'm just
you know who's not sorry
right now. I'm mad at D Money because he didn't throw me the alley hoop. He should have said, "Hey, bro, I got one for you."
Yeah, I should have spoken to you, coach.
The envelope to you. But I see you got greedy with that one.
Why would I'm with it. I wouldn't have told nobody. I'm taking all the credit for that.
That was just stupid.
If you think it's that,
Kunta's been in HR too much. He was saving you.
That's facts. That's facts. Saquon Barkley needs 268 yards in his final 2 regular season games to break Eric Dickerson's record. He will blank the record. Oh, wait a minute! In his final, Kunta. This was Kunta's question.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get it, because we don't know if Jalen Hurts go be playing a quarterback position. They got to run the ball. They got 2 games, and both of their games at home. Last 2 games at home. That's what I'm saying. So you go run the ball more. He averaging like almost 100 yards a game. So I think it's gonna be more yards. I mean, I'm rooting for the brother. Don't get me wrong, but I think he might get it. I want him to get it. Because he had from what he's been through with the Giant, and is coming in and taking off. So I'm rooting for it. I think he's gonna break it. Pass it by 1 yard.
D minus.
I disagree. I think that he won't get it now because it makes them one dimensional. And what I mean by that is you got Kenny Pickett that's gonna be the quarterback. Everybody gonna be tuned up for the running game. They're gonna try to stop him to stop him getting that thing. And the thing about it is about that record. I hope he get it though. But the thing about it is that record is a little fainted to me because Dickerson did it in 16 games.
That's right.
16 games.
I don't like that record, man. I mean, I understand it, but I hope he get it. But I don't think he's gonna get it though, man. It's too many.
He said he wasn't gonna get it. You heard what he said? Did you see that?
Eric Dickerson's quote was, "I don't think he's going to get it, but if he gets it, he gets it. But just remember, I did it in 16 games."
Right.
And then he also said, "But football is football."
Yeah.
Sheriff, What is in the blank here? Is Barkley going to break the record or not?
I think Barkley misses it by 40-something yards. I think he's going to be short. Like D- just said, it makes the Eagles one-dimensional. Kenny Pickett is a barely average quarterback. I think they're going to be coming after him, and they're going to be relying too heavy on Barkley. I mean, I think it's going to be too much, and they're going to be expecting it. He's going to get some good runs, and I think he'll get close, but I think it's going to be just not enough.
Yeah.
I hope he gets
Hawk.
it,
but I would say for the sake of cinema, let's say he barely gets it, but in the way that he gets it is this. This is just me making a prediction, and if I hit this prediction, it's time to go to the casino. That's all I'm saying. But what's going to happen is he's going to knock some of those yards off against the Cowboys, okay? And then he's going to go into the Giants game needing a certain amount of yards, okay? Giants are going to be tuned up, ready to stop him. It's going to be late in the game. It's starting to look like Barkley's not going to get the yards that he needs, and then the Eagles are going to get a late turnover, and they're going to trot Barkley in to try and get that record, and then they're going to give him the ball, and he's going to have one carry that busts for a certain amount of yards and helps him get the record. So I think he's barely going to get it because of a late turnover in the last week of the season.
I wrote it down just in case you do it. Hawk says it right there. Gets record late against the Giants after a turnover. I hate to tell everybody, but he's not getting that record, and this is why. Kenny Pickett is a head case, and here's the other problem. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are head cases. They're going to try to get Kenny to throw the ball. They're going to go, hey, everybody's going to focus on him. Kenny's going to throw the ball, and they're going to wind up losing this game, which they need to win. Yeah. This is going to be a shit show. This week's going to be a shit show. I really do. Because it's already been announced that I don't know about the last two, but today Jalen Hurts is on concussion protocol, which means they're probably going to rest him. He could probably play if he had to, but I think that's going to be a bad move, and it's going to be a shit show. Kenny Pickett is way below an average quarterback. I'm sorry. Right. Exactly. This is going to be a shit show.
They've already announced that Pickett's starting. So
yeah.
100%. Yeah, they said that that was in concussion protocol. We're going to go ahead and skip the last one so we get to our next segment here. Just for everybody to know, just in case you don't know, Luka Doncic is down for a month, and we'll hit that a little bit next week because he'll still be down. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to spice. No? Pop. D minus.
Spice it up, baby. Let's go. Hey, so this week, so I'm reading an article in online today, and it said that Denzel Washington is over 40 years of acting. I'm like, wow. I said I knew he was up there, but 40 years of acting, man. That's 4 decades, man. That's crazy, man. So I thought today, Spice It Up, I bring it up, Spice It Up, and I said, let's get a top 5 of your favorite Denzel Washington movies, man. I thought about that would be a good, fun segment to do, man. Let's do, brought to you by Spice It Up, Denzel Washington top 5 movies of all times in you guys' opinion, man. Let's ride with that.
You know we can't have this little top 5 here without TKO in here, so
what's up, fellas? What's happening?
It is the end of year show. Yeah, TKO, you've been with the show for a long time. What is your favorite moment in Get Money Sports 2024? We'll give you a little time to think about that while we do the top 5 at the end of the show, okay? Top 5 brought to you by Spice It Up. Top 5 Denzel Washington movies of all time. D minus, what you got number 5?
Start off, man. I always like the segregation type movies, man. And it was very inspirational too, man. So I like the Remember the Titans, man, as one of his all-time favorite. Man, that's one of my favorite movies. Remember the Titans, man.
Absolutely, King Kunta, what you got? Number 5.
Denzel Washington, can't go wrong with that. I like a lot of his movies, but my top 5, these are the ones I watch all the time. But my number 5 is Fences.
Oh, great movie. Great movie. My number 5 is The Preacher's Wife. And if you haven't seen that, boy, you can learn some shit in that movie right there. I learned some shit in that movie. TKO, what you got number 5?
This is gonna be a hard one. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I remember a lot of his movies, but not all of them. Okay,
right.
But I'm gonna put The Equalizer at 5.
Oh yeah,
I'm putting The Equalizer at 5.
The Equalizer's nice.
Yeah.
Sheriff, who's at number 5?
Took the words right out of my mouth. I just watched it like 4 days ago. The Equalizer 1, 2, and 3. They're all fucking badass movies, and he's doing that in the end of his career, and which makes him still look like a fucking total badass.
Absolutely. Hawk, what's your number 5 Denzel Washington movie?
I don't remember who said it, but Fences for sure. I don't know if you guys knew, but that's actually it's a play that they show on Broadway and stuff too. So if you've never seen that movie, it's worth a watch. Especially if you're a father and you have kids. There's a few scenes in that movie that like every man in America is like, okay, that makes sense, So that's a great movie.
Number 4 brought to you by Up D-. What you got rolling with the Denzel Washington?
Man, I don't know if everybody's seen this movie, but Man on Fire. Man on Fire was
great movie.
That man. To the revenge he went to go get for that girl, man. Dakota, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah. Man, the rampage she went on, boy, that was that boy. He played that one. I like Man on Fire number 4.
Sure. Especially recovering alcoholic. King Kunta, what you got number 4?
Malcolm X, man. The history movie. I like that. I can always watch that. He played his part on that. So I like Malcolm X number 4.
Right.
At number 4, I've got American Gangster. He was a good boss. He was a good boss, boy. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, what you got number 4?
I got Malcolm X. Same reason. Very powerful movie. Again, a very serious role, but I loved him in that movie. Best Malcolm X performance ever.
Yeah.
Sheriff at number 4.
Have you ever seen The Bone Collector?
Yeah.
Absolutely. With Angelina Jolie.
Damn good movie. Damn good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Bone Collector.
Absolutely. I mean, that's got to be hard to play a handicap in bed for the whole movie. Mike, number 4.
I went American Gangster too. I got a soft spot for any type of like mob, mafia type movies. So especially that scene where he's sitting in the restaurant and someone says something and he walks out and just kills that guy in broad daylight. I was like, bro, first of all,
yeah.
If you're looking for a definition of gangster, you got it right there.
There you go.
Facts. Went right back to eat too. D-, number 3 brought to you by Spice It Up.
Man, this is a hard list, man. He got so many movies that's top 5, man. I went Malcolm X on number 3, man. Just like Kunta and TKO said, man. He did a good role to Malcolm X, man. Best one played. I agree.
King Kunta, number 3.
Got The Equalizer. Man, this dude here kicking ass all through the movie. He to himself, but trouble always coming his way, and he eliminate the problem. That's what he do. Equalizer.
At number 3, I've got the best military racist movie ever, Crimson Tide. They put a black guy on a sub with a white racist Gene Hackman. What a great movie that was, Crimson Tide. Yeah. TKO, what you got at number 3?
Hey, I will argue with that with Glory.
There you go.
When it comes to that, Glory would be better.
Okay, I'm with you.
That's not my number 3.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's not my number 3. However, that tier to this day, I can't watch that movie. That tear when he whoops Michael.
Yeah.
Done. But I'm gonna go with John
Facts.
Q.
Facts.
John Q. as a father.
John Q.
Oh, great movie
right there. Oh, that movie gets me every time, man. Oh my god, that's my one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
John Q.
And number 3, who you got, Sheriff?
Trying to think of the name. He was on the train.
Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Pelham 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
I think it's
John Travolta. What's called?
I mean, there's just so many movies to pick from from him.
I go wrong with that one of them either. Really.
I mean,
right.
I don't think there's a wrong answer for any of these, honestly.
All right.
Oh, absolutely not. You know what we should have done, D-? We should have got a big list together, started doing little sayings from each movie, and made the people guess which movie we're talking about. Just because we all know these movies and they're just in random orders and stuff. Mike, what you got at number 3?
Number 3, I went Malcolm X. You know, that role. I'm sure there's like a lot of actors in Hollywood that would be intimidated by that role because of the type of person that he is. And then when you watch the movie, I know for me, the first time I watched the movie, he looked so much like Malcolm X that I was like, damn, this is Malcolm X, you know? So, you know, we talked about during Christmas, we talked about Jim Carrey doing, you know, putting 15 hours of makeup on or whatever to play the Grinch. Sometimes with these roles, you got to dive in and you got to live as that person for a little bit to really hit that role. And Denzel killed it in Malcolm X.
Oh, absolutely agree. D-, number 2, brought to you by Spice It Up.
I had Glory down, man. Like what TK said, I'll argue with Crimson Tide. I do like Crimson Tide, but Glory, man, was my top, and he won an Oscar for that as well. So So I got Glory number 2.
That is a great movie. King Kunta, what you got number 2?
Training Day, guys.
Sign me up. Training Day. Yeah. Training Day right there.
Yes, sir.
That is my number 2 as well. I'm going to go right with King Kunta. Training Day, man, if you haven't seen it, that's a must watch. TKO 2.
Same thing. I got Training Day. I hate the fact that he had to go that evil in order to win an Oscar for that role, because he has countless amount of movies he should have won way before that, and he had to do that in order to get it. So I hate the snubs that he kept getting, but however, great performance in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Sheriff,
The Manchurian Candidate. That is a damn good movie too.
Now that's one movie that I didn't too much particularly care for. Like, but
I haven't seen that one.
I didn't too much care for that movie, but it was cool. But I
ain't see that one either.
Yeah, I ain't seen that one.
It's a late 90s movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go back and watch it.
Mike, number 2.
So I'm gonna give a number 2 that I haven't heard yet, and that movie is Flight.
Yeah, Flight.
Yep, Flight.
Where he's the pilot and he's an alcoholic, and any man that gets so drunk that he any man that gets so drunk and has to go to court for being drunk calls a coke dealer to sober him up. Bro. And on top of that, the coke dealer's John Goodman. What are we talking about here?
It was epic.
Yeah, facts. Great movie. All right, we're here. We are number 1. D-. Spice It Up says number 1 movie in Denzel Washington for you is what?
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Y'all be playing Pelican. Man, look, Training Day was my top. Man, still to this day, Training Day, man, along with American Gangster, because I got both of them / American Gangster. But Training Day, man, was my favorite of all time, man. He played the hell out that role, man, for real.
100%. Hey, Kunta, what do you think? Number 1.
I got American Gangster. He played the role of a kingpin, and man, and he did what nobody in history did. It's got the military in on that shit. Like, that's like epic. That's something that's unheard of right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
My number one is, and it's because you can buy it this way, so don't fuck with me, okay? It's the Equalizer. You can actually buy it in a 3-pack now. So I could binge watch that any day of the week, and this is why. He took an iconic idea like Jason Bourne, redid it, and still killing it. He could go Equalizer 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is by far the best movies to watch if you like action and thought and love, and there's so many emotions in it, and he's badass. TKO, number one movie.
Like Denzel Washington.
All right, I'm gonna try to be fast with this because I got a lot. American Grace is my favorite one by far. Just the whole acting throughout the movie. My great grandmother actually knew Frank Lucas. They grew up together because he was from Greensboro, and my grandmother used to run numbers back. There you go. And so she knew Frank Lucas. I thought that was dope. Then after this, let's mention the other movies that, again, we got a long list. Two Guns was good. Inside Man, excellent movie. I forgot that one. You got Man on Fire. Somebody mentioned that. You also got Book of Eli. You got somebody mentioned Remember the Titans. You got so many good movies that he got game. Freaking Antoine Fisher. Virtuosity was a good one. It's just too many good movies, man. I'm sorry. It's like to put him at 5 is crazy. That's way too many good movies.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I'm just saying my number one is American. I'm just mentioning how good the other movies are. Yeah, I'm just mentioning the other good ones. Just saying.
You need a damn report, man. We said
what I'm saying is to say
so y'all just gonna let this slide. So y'all just gonna let this slide, right?
No, I'm just going to his illustrious career. It's illustrious career. I'm just saying. Yeah. He has at least 20 movies.
Y'all won't hit while y'all want to hit me, or y'all won't hit me? What?
DC, it sounds like we have a disgruntled employee right now.
See what I'm saying? Okay. See the stuff I go through. But if I'd have said that.
Hold on a second.
King Kunta.
D-minus. I gotta. D-minus, I gotta put. We have to open up the HR room. Hold on a second, please. Hold on. D-minus, I'm sending somebody to the. I'm sending somebody to HR. Hold on a second.
Thank you. I hope they me. It's me. It's me.
He says me.
Yeah, it's fucked up. How I get in the HR room and I'm just. I'm thinking. I'm saying what everybody else thinking. Like this guy, he got a whole list of number ones. He got 10 number ones. Ain't nobody said shit. 10 number ones.
To be fair, he did before he said that. He said American Gangster is number one, but I let that slide because Denzel Washington need more than top 5. I understand that Denzel Washington need like a top 50, something like that, man. Because it's a lot to give in 5. I understand your brief, brother, but I'm gonna let TKO slide on this one because it is Denzel Washington.
Let me ask you this, Mr. HR. When can I slide? Whenever I slide.
It has to be valid though, man. You in here all the time, man. See, thank you, DC. Thank you. He's in here all the time. So, Teddy, you did nothing wrong. You're good, Teddy. So, let's go on with the show.
Thank you, brother.
All right, so that will be the last mute of 2024 for King Kunta and Teddy. We apologize about that. You want to go ahead and finish your list?
No, I'm just saying. No, we're good. We're good. We can go into 2025. Hey, if I keep going, we'll be in 2025. I was just saying that. Yes, the American Game is one, but I was just mentioning we left a lot of good movies off the board. That's all I was saying. That's all.
There's so many.
It's too many movies, right? Yes. Like there's not too many actors having kind of.
All right. And Sheriff, you're number one. Sheriff, you're number one.
My number one is what Mike called at number 2, Flight. I mean, that is a movie I could just watch over and over and over again. There's so many iconic scenes. The inverted plane, John Goodman, the cocaine dealer. It is one of his best movies that he made.
We still talking about the damn list.
And Mike, what would be your number one? Brought to you by Spice It Up. Please take your time, Mike.
TK already said it. He covered everybody number ones.
I'm sorry, Mike. I got him again. I lied. One more mute before. Go ahead, Mike.
Bro, this man TKO really just gave a top 25 at number 1. That's hilarious. But Number one is Training Day. That's the first movie. That's the first Denzel movie that like introduced me to him, and so it's iconic. It's he won awards off of it. It's a great movie. But bro, this man just gave a top 25 at number one, bro. That is hilarious.
We prepare everybody. We should be on there picking games now.
Kucha, would you like to wrap up this segment?
TK did it for me.
We're gonna go to our next segment, brought to you by Blue Moon Pizza.
Oh boy.
This segment is brought to you by Football Parlay, brought to you by Blue Moon Pizza, located at 2359 Windy Hill Road, specializing in authentic, made from scratch menu of pizza, sandwiches, and appetizers with a classic Italian flavor. Stop in today or call for delivery 770-984-2444. We're going to stay in big mode here because we're a little pressed for time because, you know, we really enjoyed that Denzel moment brought to us by TKO and Icon Wrestling. We got last week we had 13 games, and it's only going to get crazier because this week we got 20 games. 20 games.
Wow.
Sheriff, are you staying for the second half? I guess. I hope so.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. So we got 20 games here. Last week, King led the way, going 9-4. DC went 8-5. The Hawk went 7-6. TKO went 6-7. D- went 5-8. But the Sheriff did not turn in his picks. He went 0-13. So
in my defense,
he took a hit.
In my defense,
no, there's no defense.
Didn't get sent to super late, and I was super busy that day. But it is what it is.
All right, here it comes. Hold on a second. D-, we got somebody that needs to come to HR immediately. You want to take care of this, please?
Sheriff, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
What's going on? Why was no pick sent in, man? What's going on with that?
So I told DC the day before on Saturday that, hey, I'm going to be super busy. I wasn't going to be on the show because I had a 200-person catering order I had to fulfill in the store. And then I didn't have any picks. The outline didn't get sent till I think I saw 11:30 when I finally saw the email. I was already fast asleep. And because I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be at the store at 7. So that's why there was no picks.
Well, okay, so that's like a no call, no show. So you are getting wrote up today. It's like a no call, no show. So you added to the list. No call, no show. So that's plain and simple. Sorry. There's no excuse for that.
Did you see that? Did you see that, King Kuta? Did you see that? And here's what I would like.
I'm building me a case.
Sheriff, when you woke up at 6 a.m., did you have time to take a shit that morning?
No, I did not. I hopped out of bed, jumped in my car, and I left because it's an hour drive to work.
So you didn't shit. You didn't from 6 a.m. till noon. You didn't take one shit.
Nope.
Well, you're still going 0-13. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Oh, no, God. How the hell do you not shit in the morning?
Well, I don't
trust them guys.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, we gotta go. We gotta go into these picks. I don't understand what's going on in this world.
Oh man.
Oh my God. My head has a heartbeat. The first game today, it's actually going to start here, and it's already started the clock, so you can get a 19-minute preview if you want to cheat a little bit. UConn at North Carolina -3. I'm going to take NC -3. Kuta, what you got?
Now, let me look at the scoreboard right quick. See what's going on. Okay, I'll take let's say the first game you got is UConn.
Sorry, motherfucker. I swear to God.
All right, so I'll take UConn
versus North Carolina.
I'll take UConn.
UConn +3. What's the score?
3-0 UConn.
What's the score? So you're up 6-0. That ain't shit. D-. Yeah, so you're up 6-0. No big deal. D-, who are you taking?
I'm taking North Carolina.
That's a sorry motherfucker right there.
And hey,
Hawk, who are you taking?
Hey, I told you what I was gonna do.
Give me North Carolina.
Sheriff, who are you taking?
Tar Heels.
It's in the car.
TKO, who are you taking?
Give me them Tar Heels, baby.
All right, the next game coming up is Boston College versus Nebraska -4. I'm taking Boston College +4. King Kuta.
Same here, Boston College +4.
D-.
I'm going Nebraska -4.
Hey, and I should have took that Vanderbilt game, man. I told y'all, I was like, Vanderbilt upsetting a lot of teams, and they end up beating it. I'm like, damn, I messed up on that.
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't never know when they're going to play a good. Right. That's the problem. Hawk, who you got for that game? Nebraska.
That damn Vanderbilt.
Boston College, Nebraska.
Yeah, give me that Nebraska -4.
Sheriff.
I got Boston College +4.
TKO.
Roll with Nebraska.
The next game we got is Louisiana versus TCU -12. Give me TCU minus those points. Louisiana is straight garbage. Kuta?
Same reason, TCU.
Yep.
Think they're gonna be all
D-.
Yeah, TCU.
Hawk?
TCU.
Sheriff?
TCU.
Teddy?
TCU.
All right, the next game is Iowa State, Miami -4. Cam Ward is playing. I checked that before I went in this morning. So I'm taking Miami -4. King Kuta.
Miami -4.
D-.
Yeah, the same, Miami.
Hawk.
Miami.
Sheriff.
I'm taking the Hurricanes. Don't.
TKO.
I'm taking the Hurricanes as well.
Up is Miami, Ohio -3 versus Colorado State. I have won 3 times with Miami, Ohio. I'm going to take Miami, Ohio -3. King Kuta.
Colorado State.
D-.
I'm going Miami, Ohio.
All right, eggs, potatoes, balls.
Hawk.
Just like my last pick, Miami.
Where's the water at, babe?
Charles.
I am going to take Ben Roethlisberger, Miami of Ohio. Figured DC or D- would like that.
Yeah, Ben.
TKO.
I'm going with Miami of Ohio.
What time that game come on? 12:30.
The next game up here is East Carolina versus NC State -7. Give me NC State -7. King Kuta.
I got NC State -7 as well.
D minus.
Yeah, NC State.
Hawk.
NC State.
Sheriff.
North Carolina State.
Teddy.
I'm going with State. Have y'all noticed something really quick? Like, some of these games just seem weird. Like, if you're a committee and you've got some of these teams, it's like, again, a Miami of Ohio compared to a Colorado State. Number one, how the hell did Colorado State get in there anyway? You know, that's
6 wins.
Weird matchups.
They got 6 wins. Yep.
Yeah,
they did get.
Yeah, if you get 6 wins, you're going to a bowl game. Yeah, all these teams have at least 6 wins.
They didn't play anybody because they're Colorado State, but still, they did get 6 wins.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's called the Arizona Bowl.
That's that's enough said, right? The next game up here is BYU versus Colorado -4. Man, I'll take Colorado -4 in a heartbeat. King Kuta.
Yeah.
Boy, this gonna be a good game right here. I'm gonna take the BYU plus the 3. Colorado gonna win by 3, so that way I win that game. So I take the BYU plus the 3.
That's fair bit.
Plus, that's 4.
It's 4. Okay, yeah, 4.
It's +4.
Okay, 4.
D minus.
Yeah, I'm going Colorado.
Hawk.
Colorado.
Sheriff.
Colorado.
Teddy.
Man, give me Dion and the Bluffs, man. They're gonna show out one more time.
I totally agree. Louisiana Tech versus Army. Army -17. I tried to learn my lesson from the first round. Every game that I lost last round was on point spreads over 10. Give me Army -17. Kuta?
Taking the Army. I went with Navy.
What?
The Army.
Wait a minute, what?
You heard it right, Teddy. You heard it exactly right. It makes no sense.
It absolutely didn't. Right.
Yeah. Here's the other thing, Teddy. I'm still winning. So,
I mean, without question, right. Yeah. I just think that was funny the way you put it.
Yeah. I don't understand why it's not working, but it's going to work eventually. D minus, what you got?
Give me Tech plus the 17. That's a lot of points.
It is a lot of points. Hawk.
Give me Army, but I will say this on the military topic real quick. I was at that Navy-Oklahoma game yesterday. That thing was crazy.
Oh, so I got
crazy.
Navy. Oh, man, DC, did you pick Navy? Yep.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the Army Golden Knights.
TKO.
I'm going with the Army. Army on this one. Even though it is.
All right, the next game is Iowa. The next game is Iowa versus Missouri -3. I'm going to take Missouri -3. Kuta.
Missouri as well.
D minus.
Yeah, Missouri -3.
Hawk.
Missouri.
Sheriff.
Missouri.
Teddy.
I'm taking Iowa.
Oh, we have a winner. Okay. All right, the next game, Alabama -13 versus Michigan. You go ahead and give me Michigan 13 points. I have no problem taking this. I think Michigan's going to win this game straight up. King Kuta.
Take Alabama.
D minus.
I didn't know they was playing, but give me Michigan plus the 13.
Hawk.
Alabama.
Quest Bowl or some real Quest Bowl. That was what they call this game.
Sheriff.
Big Blue.
Go blue, baby. I think they can cover the spread. I'm with you on they may be able to win the game, but I know they will cover their spread.
Next game we got up there is Louisville -3 versus Washington. I think this is going to be a really close game, but I'm going to take Louisville -3. Kunta.
Taking Washington plus. Washington will win this game.
D-.
We'll go Louisville -3.
I'm gonna truck too long. I don't know where my shit is.
Sheriff, will you mute yourself until your turn comes up? I can hear your window open.
It's not open. All right.
There you go. Okay, D-.
I went with Missouri. I mean, what you said?
Okay,
Louisville and Washington.
Yeah, Louisville.
It's Louisville and Washington. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I went
Hawk.
Louisville. I'll never root anything Washington, so don't matter who they're playing.
Sheriff.
Louisville.
TKO.
Going with Louisville as well.
All right, the next game we got here is Baylor -3 versus LSU. Give me 3 points with LSU. I like that. Kunta.
Got LSU as well.
-.
Yeah, give me LSU.
Hawk.
LSU.
I'll take Baylor in this one.
TKO.
Taking LSU. Quick question. On the Alabama game, is anybody sitting out of that game? Because now if you think about it, some of those players from Alabama may be trying to transfer or not. Is anybody sitting out of that Alabama game?
Seemed like it would be a lot of Michigan players because that point spread is high.
That's what I was thinking because I was like, something about that ain't right.
Mm-hmm. It's on the Michigan side. Alabama's
I mean, I think the Alabama, I believe Alabama's got a full squad, but I do know the Michigan running back is not going to play because he's declaring for the NFL. So I think that's where the point spread comes from.
Okay.
Edwards failed, so he probably won't play. But I don't think it's going to matter. Michigan's got two guys, these two freshman running backs. Alabama's a shit show right now under the war. Let's see where we're at. LSU's game. All right, our next game is the Penn State -11 versus number 3 Boise State. You go ahead and give me Boise State with those 11, sir.
DC,
yes, sir.
Did you skip South Carolina and Illinois? I think you skipped that one.
You did skip it.
Oh, I did. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to that game. South Carolina -10 versus Illinois. Give me Illinois plus Kunta.
Illinois plus 10.
D-.
Oh, give me South Carolina -10.
Hawk.
South Carolina -10.
Sheriff.
South Carolina.
TKO.
I love the mascot. I'm going with the Gamecocks. I mean, they got the best name in college football. I don't Gamecocks, you know what I'm saying?
Probably said by Mr. McAfee, but I'm not saying it because I don't want Teddy to say pause 10 times. All right, now the big games. We got number 6 Penn State -11 versus number 3 Boise State. I'm taking Boise State with 11 points. I know Penn State's going to win, but that's too many points. King Kunta.
Boy, that running back boys you got though, boy. Yeah, so that I can see why you plusing at 10 because it's gonna be
11, not 10, 11.
Yeah. Ah, dang. Fuck it.
That's a lot of points.
Fuck it. Penn State -11. Hey.
Oh man, look at that. D-.
Yeah, Penn State -11. I don't think boys gonna have no kind of answer for Penn State.
Hawk.
I'm going the other way. Give me Boise State.
Yeah, I like Boise State with a lot of points. Sheriff.
I like Penn State in this one.
That lets me know I'm going to win right there. Teddy?
Hey, I gotta go with Penn State. I mean, I'm not saying anything against Gentry. I like that kid a lot, but I'm being honest. You're gonna in this game, I think Penn State's defense is better than their run game, in my opinion. And I don't see if that run game can't be consistent. And number one, I don't think he's gonna beat Barry's record today. I don't see that against Penn State.
All right. Now we're going to January 1st. Number 5, Texas, -13 against number 4, Arizona State. I do believe that is too many points. I don't care who's at quarterback. Give me Arizona State +13. Kuta.
I'm taking Texas all them points.
-13.
Hell yeah.
D-.
Yeah, I agree. Texas can beat everybody except Georgia, so give me Texas -13.
Hawk.
Same. Texas -13.
Sheriff.
Hook 'em Longhorns, baby.
Just making me feel better. Teddy.
I'm going with Texas, and I'm gonna rub this in for Charles. Y'all gonna get this. Penn State gonna do the same thing the boys say they did to y'all. I promise you, they gonna kill them.
If that's all, if that's all, you would just take it. Don't say shit. Don't say nothing. That's weak. That was weak. I expected something a lot better than that. Next, Teddy, you're mad. Number 8, Ohio State versus number 1, Oregon -3. You go ahead and give me Oregon -3. I'm still on for the firing of Ryan Day for 2024. Kuta, who you got?
Ohio, they finna keep him, man. They go fight to the end. So they go make a statement. They go win by double digits.
Oh, shit.
Bet good. Hey, bet good.
Yeah, how much you
bet good? Hey, bet good. D-.
Man, Oregon gonna kill them, boys. Give me Oregon.
I agree with you. Hawk.
Game yet. They finna lose, man. You gonna lose one game. You ain't finna go off. This the game they gonna lose.
No.
Nah, Oregon's about to smack them around. Give me Oregon.
Yeah. They're gonna lose against Texas.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna lose.
All right, here we go right here. This is going to be the one that tells us. Sheriff.
Quack, quack, motherfuckers.
Who you go with?
The Ducks.
What was your pick?
Quack, quack.
The Ducks.
The Ducks. Ryan Day's last game as an Ohio State coach. Bye-bye, bitch.
Wow. Just hear that, D-. The South Central Sheriff of Indiana just called Ryan Day a bitch.
He did.
TKO, I just want to check in. When you call, one man calls another man a bitch, them are fighting words, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. It's right. And y'all should have fought hard on the football field again. It goes back to okay. All right, I'm gonna give you this real quick. I'm going with Oregon. They're gonna beat Ohio State. Ryan Day, I hope you stay. Please keep your job because you're like Mike McCartney. Keep winning games. So people believe in you when we know for Michigan. Oh, just keep winning right now because we know you ain't gonna beat us. So keep Ryan Day. So unlike you, Charles, we can beat Ryan Day. Keep him right there where he is. That's perfectly fine for us.
All right, going to the next game here. You got number 7, Notre Dame, coming fresh off a slaughter versus number 2, Georgia -2. Give me my dogs. My Kuta.
Back to me.
You said what?
Come back to you? That's cool. He said he wanted to come back to him. I'll mute his ass. D-.
Give me Gunner.
He's going to say something stupid. He's muted.
Gunner him. Gunner. Give me some Georgia Bulldogs, baby.
Hawk.
Yeah, give me Georgia. I think Notre Dame's about to get humbled. They're living high last week because they beat a team that really had no business being there. So
exactly.
I don't know. I disagree with that.
Hey, your coach shouldn't have talked all that shit. This is your coach's fault.
Our coach can
Sheriff.
show up.
Sheriff, who you got for Sheriff?
Go Irish. Go Irish. Go. Represent the state of Indiana.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I am going to say, though, that this pick has been brought to you by Highlights Magazine. Highlights Magazine for kids. TKO, who you got? Georgia, Notre Dame.
Man, I'm going with them dogs, man, because those boys are some dogs. They're gonna beat up Notre Dame today. I hate to say it, but they will.
All right, now we got Duke versus Ole Miss minus 15.
We ain't get King Kunta pick.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I forgot he was on mute. My bad. King Kunta, you have a pick for this Georgia game?
I'm picking.
Hey man, we ain't got all day. Let's go.
Georgia, man. Damn, Georgia. Georgia, man. Look.
It took it that long to realize that, man.
I thought you were gonna pick the Irish.
Hey, D minus, he was getting his. The reason we had to come back to him, he was getting his top 25 ready.
Right.
So, King Kunta, did I hear you say you were going with the Georgia Bulldogs?
I'm going with Bulldogs. I won't say all that. I just say Bulldogs. Okay? Just keep it at Bulldogs. Keep my sanity right. All right. We just say Bulldogs.
I mean, here at Get Money Sports, we're very particular about what goes down to the bet parlays. So we really need you to say Georgia Bulldogs -2.
Man, see, now y'all just being I'm about to end up in the HR. Y'all keep on, man.
We know.
I'm about to end up in the HR.
D minus, is it enough for him to Bulldogs -2? Because the next game, there could be another Bulldog in here somewhere.
Yeah,
don't look. I'm lying.
He good. He good. We'll go ahead and go from there. He already know what we're gonna do. He already know.
It's all right. That's some brotherly love right there. We respect brotherly love here at Get Money Sports. For the record, though, King Kunta is picking the Georgia Bulldogs -2. This game we got going up here is yeah. Okay, and just in case everybody doesn't know who I'm talking about, this guy right here is picking the Georgia Bulldogs -2. We got a special banner for him too that we made this morning. Kunta, welcome to Bulldog Land, King Kunta. Welcome. Right. See how that goes across my screen right there. Smile a little bit, please. Thank you. Just took your picture. All right, so welcome to Bulldog Land, King Kunta. We appreciate you jumping on board. The next game we got here is Duke versus Ole Miss -15. And you heard the rule I said earlier. I lost every game that I had, which had double-digit numbers. Give me Ole Miss -15. King Kunta?
Ole Miss, I agree with you on that one. Ole Miss go beat these boys bad.
Hey, D minus, did you just hear him say? First, he said, "Give me Georgia Bulldogs -2." Then he said, "Yeah, I agree with you. Give me Ole Miss." He agrees with you. You hear that? And so it's going to be a great 2025. I think the HR shit is really working. He's reforming. It's awesome. D minus, who you got?
That's a lot of points, but I'm gonna take Ole Miss -15. That's a lot of points, though.
Hawk.
Yeah, give me Ole Miss and those points. I think. Yeah, I think
actually they just went up like 17, 18 points already, so it's already going up. So they gonna cover them 15 points.
I agree, Sheriff.
Ole Miss with the points.
Teddy?
I think Duke's starting quarterback isn't even playing. I think he's in the transfer portal. So I think that's the reason why that spread's so big, but I'm definitely going with Ole Miss.
Oh, that's that kid. That's the kid Malik Murphy that backed up at Texas last year.
Yep.
He is in the portal.
Yep. So I think that's the reason why that spread's so high.
Yep.
And he's still going up. TK is up to 18 points.
Yeah, I believe it.
And also, they announced this morning that Jackson Dart was going to play, which that's going to make the point spread go up as well. The next game, Texas versus Texas State. Texas State minus 14. I'll take those. Texas State minus 14. I don't even know North Texas was a team. Ken Kunta?
I'm taking North Texas plus the 14. That's going to be a hard-fought game right there.
D minus.
Yeah, give me those 14 points. That's a lot of points for the two rivals, so give me plus 14.
Hawk.
Yeah, give me North Texas plus the 14. Also, TKO, you were talking about earlier, South Carolina's got the best name in college football. You know what the mascot for North Texas is?
I have no idea.
They're the Mean Green.
Oh, yeah, damn so is. I thought that was Tulane.
Nah, they're the Mean Green, the North Texas Mean Green. So
it was a movie
it's
about
up there.
them. It was a movie they was playing. Yeah, it was a movie on that.
I like that name. I didn't even know that. That's pretty dope.
Was it on Lifetime?
No.
If it was, you should have lied anyway.
Yeah, I'm with it. It was on the Hallmark Channel. It was a North Texas Christmas. Sheriff, who you got in this game here?
Shit, I got North Texas with the points.
Everybody hungry on them points. Teddy?
I'm going with North Texas. The only reason I know them is because of the NCAA football game. So I'm going with North Texas. I never heard of Texas State.
And our last game here of a 20 is Minnesota minus 8 at Virginia Tech. I'm going to take Virginia Tech with those 8 points. Kunta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Virginia Tech. VT.
D minus.
I'll take Minnesota minus the 8.
Hawk.
Minnesota minus the 8, but I will say that I'm pretty sure it's Virginia Tech. They march into the stadium to like a Metallica song or something like that. That's one of the best atmospheres.
Absolutely,
Enter college football.
Yeah. They enter the Sandman. It's badass. Sheriff.
I got Virginia Tech. That is one of the best entrances in all the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
TKO.
I'm going with Virginia Tech too. I think they got some fight left in them, and they're 8 points is a lot in a bowl game like this. I'll just go with VTech on that one.
So, in my defense, and I've made some errors and some here. I'll show you something. Look at all this fucking scribble here. This is what I got to go through, and I know it's my scribble, but I got to go through all this shit to figure out what everybody picks. Just so you know, producing ain't easy.
Well,
that message was brought to you by.
I suggest you get with HR and y'all come up with a damn spreadsheet.
Mute.
Listen.
What did he say?
If anyone is an expert all of a sudden on anything HR, it's got to be that man. I mean, the only person that spends more time in the HR office is the actual HR person.
I like how you think. Hawk. See, that's what I'm saying. It's bigger than them, Hawk. They're not seeing it. It's bigger than them. Shit's bigger than them.
This next segment, the NFL Rundown, is brought to you by Metro Cooling and Heating, specialized in commercial heating and residential. Call Mike at 470-694-6225. By the way, Kunta, welcome to Bulldog Land. Just want to let you know. Last week, on Christmas Day, we had 2 games. We had the Chiefs beating the Steelers 29-10, and then the Ravens beating the Texans 31-2. What was your favorite Christmas football moment between the 2 games? Ken Kunta, take us off.
Oh well, I just love the game. I didn't have no best moments because I placed bet on. I was hoping the Steelers would go keep the game close, so that wasn't a good moment for me. But just about watching for the sake of football, then. But on the other note, with the Ravens, that wasn't even a game to watch. I got tired watching that game. I didn't even watch all the game, to be honest with you, because they ran all over them boys. So, and then the Beyonce halftime show was trash. So,
D-.
I'd rather not say right now. Nothing was exciting about Christmas Day. Nothing. Let's move on.
Now, does he get muted?
TKO?
Nah, just move on.
I would just say I'm gonna leave D- alone because I have nothing but respect for the Steelers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say, well, Lamar, him just showing out again, just showing how great of a quarterback he is. Is it to say he should win another MVP? I don't know, but I would say this is probably his best season he has played and out of these years. So I like the fact Lamar was just showing out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. Do you think that they put him in an MVP?
I don't think I would be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I think Josh Allen. I hate to say it. I think Josh Allen has a stronger case because the lighter talent he has and how great they're really playing. I'll give it to Josh Allen. Be honest.
I totally agree. Mike, Christmas football. What'd you take from that?
So I was watching the Pittsburgh KC, but I was hoping that Pittsburgh was going to keep it closer because I'm like TKO. I got a lot of respect for the Steelers, just the way they go about their business, their whole organization, all that stuff. But I missed the Baltimore and the Texans game, and when I got back to it and like saw the score, bro, I swear I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, dog, you got 2 points? You couldn't muster up another field goal, like, maybe get a decent punt return or kickoff return, something to get in field goal. You can't even get in field goal range. I was like, bro, what is going on? I couldn't believe it. And Houston spent all that money, like I was talking about Chicago earlier. Houston spent all that money getting all those players and all that stuff. And I mean, honestly, for what they spent, they're really not having that great of a season. So I don't know. It's hard to watch sometimes.
My take in that game is all about the Ravens. The Ravens scored every point because the 2 points they got, Derrick Henry slipped in the end zone. Their defense didn't. I mean, they went over and touched him, but he slipped in the end zone because they had a great punt. The Texans never crossed the 50 one time, not once. I think the Ravens defense made a statement, or the Texans offense is just a high school team. It was a terrible game to watch. And like everybody else, I don't want to comment on the first game because I'm just about tired of just watching unethical football. And I'm talking about the Chiefs. On Thursday night, the Seahawks beat the Bears 6-3 in one of the most boring NFL games I have ever watched in my life. What was your take from this game as to why the Seahawks couldn't score on the Bears? Mike, take off. It's your team.
I think we can't score because I alluded to it earlier, but we don't have an offensive line. We can the only time we are able to run the ball is when we run some plays where we have linemen pulling, where you get a left guard matched up or a right guard matched up on like a defensive back. That's the only way we're getting any type of rushing yards. If you're talking about running the ball just up the gut or something like that and expecting our linemen to hit their blocks and seal and all that type of stuff, none of that stuff is happening, bro. Our offensive line is so terrible. Geno Smith is hurt and still playing, and it's just not good on the offensive side of the ball. So they obviously got to make a trade or get some draft capital or something and get some linemen because this ain't it right now. Our starting running back Ken Walker's on IR right now because we don't have a line. He's getting hit left and right. This like the third or fourth stint where he's missed multiple games this year. If that don't tell you something, and you're talking about a guy who's very physical, who bounces off a contact, and he can't bounce off a contact all of a sudden because he's we're 16 weeks into the season. Dude's hurt. So I don't know. They couldn't score because the offensive line is terrible. And then it seemed like there was drop passes. It seemed like it was, you do a little something, you get a penalty, and it's a 10-yard penalty. Now the drive's over. Don't matter what down it is, the drive's over at that point. So it just sucks when the defense knows that you're going to pass the ball because they know you can't run because your line ain't with it. So it was hard to watch, but at least we got. Listen, Bears came at the right week. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact. Okay, so going to the next story here because we're pressed on time. This week's Monday Night Football schedule has the Lions heading to San Francisco to play your team there, the 49ers, Kunta. What do the 49ers do win this game other than get a kicker? We don't want to talk about the kicker.
Okay, I'm going to make this nice and short. We just don't even need to play. Don't even play. Let's talk it up. It's just a lost cause at this point. Let's look for next season. Let's get healthy. Focus on next season. Next question.
That's it.
I mean, Kunta, could you do me a favor and call Antonio?
What?
Call Antonio Pierce.
Oh yeah. He tried to call, but we hung the phone in his face.
That's not funny. Week 16. Week 16 is in the books, and DC, King, Kunta, and TKO all went 5-1. D- went 4-2, and the Hawk went 3-3. But the Sheriff again didn't have to work, couldn't take a shit. He went 0-6, and we don't give a fuck. Any man that goes to work for 12 hours and doesn't take a shit first, that's just fucking weird. It's so weird.
He's eating too much cheese. He's eating too much cheese. He's blocked up.
I'm just saying. Those noodle dishes, too, and they will make you shit. Just saying. And the bad news is, if you don't come back to the show and you don't send me in your football picks, you're going to go 0-6 again because you're not here again. And if you're taking a shit, though, but if you pulled over the shit, I will go ahead and give you some leniency. All right, that's the only way. And Chrissy has to tell me you took a shit, not you.
Time stamp it. If it ain't within 11 or 12, then we know.
No. No, I don't want to timestamp it. He might send a picture. Fuck that.
You know what? Tell Chrissy to go ahead and take a picture, send it directly to DC's phone. He needs that for evidence.
Okay, well then, if you're going to do that, Chrissy, send it to the Parlay Results text message. If I'm going down, you bitches are going with me.
No, we don't need all that.
See, ain't so funny no more, is it?
They got an iPhone where you can cover the image until you actually swipe on it. So there's a way you could do that. I don't have to see it.
So, Kunta, I got some news here. Because of D-Minus's bad week, which he hasn't had one in a long time, you're only one game behind him now.
Mr. Parlay. I'm the real Mr. Parlay, and I'm finna take over, baby.
Okay, we're gonna address that next week. The real Mr. Parlay.
Right.
Fucking. See, now we got to start off 2025 with an HR meeting.
No, let's we can have a court case here. Each DC, you can be the judge, and these two can state their claims for why they're Mr. Parlay.
I like it.
Hold
on. Here you go. I'll go in the middle now. I'm the judge. D-Minus, state your case. Why you think you're the real Mr. Parlay?
Well, my record shows it. I mean, case period. I'm the leader right now. I don't care about 1 or 2 games. I don't care. I'm the leader right now. That's it.
And King Kunta, why are you the real Mr. Parlay?
Who's been the most consistent with wins?
The record says me.
I mean, this guy. I mean, if we just go back and do the numbers, if I'm not one up on him, we're basically tied. And so now I'm finna break this tie with these picks right here. I am the Mr. Parlay of this show. When it comes to NFL.
So now we're going to mute both D-Minus. I'm not muting you because you've been bad. I told you I'd never mute you, but you got to be muted for court. Okay? No, I muted you for sure on purpose. We're here with the jury now. We have the Hawk and TKO. You've heard the cases. D-Minus is currently 79-17, and King Kunta is at 78. I went back and did some research. King Kunta has had 5 parlays hits, and D- has had 5 parlay hits. So who can use the real name? Who is the real Mr. Parlay for 2025? You only get 1 vote, and then I'll break the tie if necessary. Teddy, you've been here longer, so we'll let you hear first.
I have to go with D-. Like they were saying with the numbers. If you tied 5 and 5 on the parlay hits, and then you gotta go by the record, and if D- is up by 1, then I don't know what other way to explain that.
Hawk?
The only question I would ask here is, I don't know if you have a way to look, but is there a way to look to see who first used the name Mr. Parlay?
Unfortunately, I have to say that was done by King Kunta in the text message group.
Okay, well, let me. Here's my vote. Let me tell you something. I never root for anyone who likes the San Francisco 49ers. Give me D-.
Oh, so unfortunately, I'm not going to get a vote because it was unanimous. Let me bring our trial people back in. D-, I just want to let you know that you won by unanimous decision. The judge did not need to step in. The jury found that your evidence was enough and that you represented the proper NFL teams, so you will win this case. Case closed. Case closed.
It'll be a good point to that. In NCAA, I got 9-0 in 1 week. That don't make me NCAA parlay, so that's why I'm just saying.
It's not even
I did it one time. That don't make me a parlay.
2025 is not even over yet. How can we just come to that now? We ain't even played this game yet. It's like we still got picks to go. So how is
you saying after this week, then we can determine that? That's what you're saying?
No, after this week and next week, if you can hit parlays, and you can pull ahead in the parlay race, and maybe we could have like a continuance or something.
I was about to say
because I'm gonna appeal this case because it's how can
you can appeal the case? Yeah, that's a good idea. You can appeal the case. I like that idea. Yeah, you get. But currently, D-, you are currently Mr. Parlay for Get Money Sports. Congratulations.
You can't use my name because I started first.
Oh no, I'm sorry. In a court, it was decided in a court of law. You can appeal the case though.
I took your name. I took your name. I took your name.
Yeah, he took your shit. Took your shit and went back inside to eat supper. Yeah.
Don't let me see you in the streets. Don't let me see you in the streets.
It's going down.
I love this. All right, so currently, by the way, by the sheriff going 0-6, he has dropped the last. So we don't need to worry about him anymore. D- at 79 wins, Kunta's at 78, I'm at 72, Teddy's at 70, and Mike's at 69. So, Mike, the Hawk, you have the floor. When you see your Cash App up there, go ahead and tell us who your 6 picks are for Week 17 NFL.
Okay, let me get the Bills over the Jets, the Lions over the 49ers, the Bucks. Can't remember who they're playing. I looked at it earlier, but the Bucks, the Panthers. Commanders. Okay. The Commanders, they're playing the Falcons, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so give me the Commanders. Give me the Chargers. And this is my last-ditch effort for my Seahawks playoff hopes. Give me the Cardinals over the Rams.
Ooh.
I know. I don't want to make that pick, but I had to.
Yeah, that's what Bills, Lions, Bucks, Commanders, Chargers, and Cardinals, $ DMB11. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Remember, here at Get Money Sports, we remind you, never bet with your heart. Yep. TKO, you are up next.
All right, so I'll make this short and sweet. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Chargers. Early today against the Patriots. I'll take the Dolphins over the Browns. Take the Lions over the 49ers. The Buccaneers over the Panthers. Take the Bills over the Jets. And then the Rams over the Cardinals. Even though I like that idea, though, because, again, if you're going for a parlay, if that one was to lose, I get it, because I got pretty much the same picks, but I do kind of see where you're going with that one, with the Cardinals. But, yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
So you got $ TKO B-Town, Chargers, Dolphins, Lions, Bucks, Bills, and Rams.
Yes, sir.
All right. I understand a little bit of that. Not very much, but it's all right. I'm in third place. I need both those Mr. Parlay arguers to fuck up so I can squeeze in and win both. I don't think it's going to happen, though.
Right.
The Chargers in the early game today over the Patriots. I'm going to take the Buccaneers over the Panthers. You heard it here first. We're fucking up. I'm taking the Raiders over the Saints because it's an easy win. Saints ain't starting nobody. Antonio Pierce, get on the program next year. I'm taking the Lions over the 49ers. Give me the Rams over the Cardinals, and give me the Bills over the Saints. All right there, King Kunta.
AKA Mr. Parlay coming in the chat.
No, you can't say that anymore. You can actually sue him right now.
Well, it's my name. So, but we're going with the Chargers over the Patriots. The Colts go beat the Giants. The Lions go beat my 49ers. Buccaneers over the Panthers. Bills over the Jets. And the Commanders over the Falcons. 5-0 sweep right there.
Well, that's 6 games.
6-0. 6-0, I mean.
Chargers, Colts, Lions, Bucks, Bills, and Commanders. You hear it right there. $ Kunta Mosby.
Yeah.
All right, and now to the real Mr. Parlay, proved in court. D minus number one. First thing we want to know is, are you going to be pressing charges against your brother?
No, that's all right. I'm not going to press charges. I'm just going to show him on my picks right here. That's how I'm going to press charges. So, because he gonna mess up on that Falcons and that Commanders game, which don't mess with that, fans. Don't mess with that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I want to touch that game.
Commanders.
I want to touch that.
My picks. I'm gonna go Chargers over the Patriots. Give me the Dolphins over the Browns. I'll take the Bengals over the Broncos. Give me the Bucks over the Panthers. The Lions over the 49ers. And give me the Bills over the Jets. Mr. Parlay, 6-0, baby. $ D- 1980. That's the Chargers, Dolphins, Bengals, Bucks, Lions, and the Bills. Let's go, baby.
If you was Aaron Rodgers, would you come back to the Jets?
No, he need to retire.
I'm just like, dang, man, he might just retire. He never retired.
Hey, one thing I would say real quick is keep an eye on that Bengals Broncos game because Jamar Chase obviously leading all the like receiving categories and all that stuff, but he's matching up against Patrick Surtain, who's only allowed 2 receiving touchdowns all year. He's a big money corner. He's playing like it. That'll be a fun matchup to watch. And if he takes Jamar Chase out of the game, what's Joe Burrow going to do? So I'm curious to see that.
That's why I mess with that game. It's like that's a suspect game right there.
I think it's going to be a very close game as well. I didn't want to mess with that game either. In my mind, if you're going to bet in that game, it's a money line game. Don't take no points. Keep it close. Don't look to hit that one big. Our next segment here is called ouch, got my finger in my eye. I'm just saying, brought to you by One Condoms. Man, I just had something fly in my eye like a gnat. I'll tell you what, One Condoms is kind of cool because I use them as business cards at Burn. Let me just tell you. So this female's there, right? And she's telling me how she wants to talk to me about a lawyer's company and come over and advertise at my place. And I've got business cards. It's a female, and I don't use the condoms very often. So I pull one out of my pocket and say, here's my business card. Give me a call. I'm probably going to get in trouble for that, but it's all right. This segment brought to you by One Condoms. 10 lengths, 9 girths. Go to the website, download the Fit Kit, get your shit fitting right. All right, I'm just saying D-. The last I'm just saying of the year. What do you want to talk about?
The reason I want to say nothing about the Steelers, so I'm going to say something now. Steelers, what the hell are y'all doing last 3 or 4 games? You got away from the running game. You're putting all this pressure on Russell, which we have no offensive line, like the Seahawks. Look, Russell, if you're gonna do that, mix it up with Fields. Come on, Steelers. We look terrible last 3 or 4 games, man. We don't look like we're a playoff team. We look suspect, bro. You gotta mix it up, man. You gotta get back to the running game. Then the pass game will open up. We gotta do better. The only good thing about it, we might be playing Houston in the first round, which we are cream their ass. But we got to get back to Steeler football, man. Run the ball, then open up for the pass. I'm just saying, man. I'm sick of it. Sick.
TKO, what are you just saying today?
As we close on 2024, it's been a great year. Thank you guys for having me a part of this show. I'm like I said, I'm just greatly appreciative of everything y'all giving me. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm really getting tired of seeing in sports all these kids doing the shooting the arrows or doing the guns thing and all. That needs to stop. Like, y'all not gangsters. Y'all like stop perpetuating stuff y'all not, okay? And I'm not sitting there trying to be a tough guy, nothing, but it's really irritating to watch grown men sitting there doing imaginary gun triggers and arrows at each other. That needs to stop because you tell the kids not to do it, but then as grown adults, y'all do it. I that is the most irritating thing of all the sports. Cut out the gun violence things with your fingers, because as soon as somebody gets shot in the street, then you're quick to want to jump online and, oh my God, we should have stopped. No. Stop doing it because the kids are doing it. And I get so tired of seeing that in Little League sports too. So act like grown-ups and realize you are a role model. The camera is on you. Act like you got some sense. It's irritating.
Very well said there. Very well said. Hawk, last one, 2024. What do you want to talk to people? Get it off. I'm just saying.
So last week I got on here and I talked about this whole transfer portal issue and all that stuff. So I was on the internet this week reading a little bit, and I read something about a potential change that someone is proposing, and it's this idea that if you have a player that wants to go into the transfer portal and these schools want to come get them, quarterback, whatever, they want to pay these kids all this money. This person proposed the idea is that you would have to buy them from the university, right? So say you're going to give this kid $2 million in NIL money. The university has the player. So Oklahoma, for example, got our offensive coordinator and our starting quarterback. So Oklahoma would have to come to the table and buy them from the university so that if the kid wants to leave, he can leave and go to that school. But at least the university gets a little kickback for that kid leaving. Because if you are the school that is in charge of recruiting, signing, and developing that player, and then he goes on to greener pasture somewhere else, then the university should get a little bit of kickback, some money that they could then use to go out and maybe try and entice a kid from another school somewhere else to replace the kid you just lost. So I'm not saying it's the right move. I'm just saying that it's something I read. I found it pretty interesting, so I'd be down for it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Every once in a while, I'm just saying is not sports related. This is to all those ratchet hoes out there, and I'm speaking to one ratchet hoe who knows who she's a ratchet hoe. When you see a man happy and a woman happy, I don't know why you feel that your ratchet hoe ass needs to try and check my woman while I'm not there. Do you know what your man does? Do you know what I see him do? I see him hugging girls down Battery all the time. Bitch, you got. My girl checked you right back, okay? You ratchet little hoe. You got. And I know you watched. You got. Don't. If you ain't happy, don't fuck with another man's happiness, you ratchet little hoe. Sorry, I didn't mean to. King Kunta, go ahead and wrap up our year, please. Ratchet ass hoe.
This is what I'm just saying. For all you,
not you, Kunta, not you, Kunta.
Right, the way you said it, I was laughing about this.
No. For all you people got these same ass, tired ass New Year's resolution by getting to the fucking gym. Don't. Please don't. Especially some of these women. They walk in these gyms with their water bottle, looking all cute with their tight spandex on, look like they finna work up and get a muscle and whatever, or slim down. You get in there, and all of a sudden, you're breathing hard, you're sweating. Now you're hungry, and then you go across the street to Popeyes. They're sitting right in the fucking parking lot. Don't set yourself up for that type of failure. Please don't. Let's be positive. If you ain't worked out all year and you go work to New Year's or January 2nd to start working out, or that weekend, just don't. It's a fucking lost cause. I see this too many times. So stay your ass out the gym. Just get somebody, whenever you're ready to go to the gym, go. Don't let that be a New Year's resolution, because it's not a resolution. It's a realization that you're not going to continue that walk that you're on, that trail that you're on. So just please stop it. Stop going to the gym. Stop psyching yourself out for, I'm finna lose weight. I'm gonna take care of my health. That's a bunch of bullshit, and you know it. And I'm just saying.
Well said. And so I want to do a quick shout out in the bowling world. Yeah, in our bowling world, we lost a really good member. Cleo Hunter passed this week, and we want to shout out the Precious and keep her strong. Cleo's in a better place now. He knows where he is. Everybody that knows Cleo knows what I'm talking about. We miss you, buddy. We're glad you're happy where you're at. And this has been Get Money Sports. 2024 was awesome. We want you to join us 2025, Saturday mornings, 10 o'clock. We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
See you. Peace.
Welcome to Bulldog Land, Kunta.
Hell no.
Hey, I think everybody losing that belt on North Carolina right now.